Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Into the Breach, where I'm really hoping to get a win with the Flame Behemoths. It's not going to be this episode, because we are not jumping into the last stand first. We have, just to update you on it, our Flame Mech piloted by Lily Reed, maybe not the most efficient thing ever, but she still has the Flame Shielding, and the Flamethrower, and the Flame Punch that will only really do this kind of 2 damage the whole game. Of course, flame is a dot damage over time, so that's good. Then we have Bethany Jones on our, and Bethany may do better on the flame mech, but Bethany Jones is on the meteor mech, where cluster artillery is doing some really good stuff. And I was thinking, sort of off camera here, that while backburn is not going to be particularly useful, and plus 2 damage is super expensive, Buildings Immune is probably going to be a very valuable upgrade by, as you can see, the highlighted demonstration here, the last stand with the energy pylons on there, because things can get very, very, very tight, so we want to avoid that. And then we have Abe Samu back with us again with the light tank / teleporter. We did upgrade that to 2 range, so hopefully that is another achievement we can get this time around, hopefully within the context of the mission as well. Because if I do look at my achievements here, I did get 1 this time. I want to try and get a few more stars to be able to unlock the rest of the squads and be able to play with everything possible except for the super secret squad. It's randomized or custom squads. Anyway, this is fine as you have 5 enemies on fire simultaneously. That's another reason I need to play. Now my 2 places left, Pinnacle, where we have the extra health, or no, Pinnacle is right here. Why am I thinking I was pointing down there? Pinnacle with our extra health scions, our spiders, our blob boss, our rock people. We have a lot of ways to move things around versus RTS Corporation with our little rock scions, which are going to be a huge problem because our only source of direct damage is our artillery. Everything else is fire damage, and I'm not sure. Well, I'm pretty sure that's going to be negated by the armor, but it might not be. Let's do Pinnacle. Long-winded introduction today, and we got to get moving here because we have defending the robots, probably one of my least favorite missions here, but it does lead us to all the stars, so we're going to do that one first. That's actually not a bad map, and it's not defend the robots I don't like, it's defend the robotics lab. Kill all enemies before they retreat. That can be really tough, because some of these enemies start out in the ice as well, so... And then we have killed at least 7 enemies, so... Yeah, extra dangerous here, but it's hopefully going to be worthwhile. We got a ton of Vek out as well. Ooh, this is going to be exciting. And they have extra health, right? Yeah. Oh, no, they heal at the beginning. Alright, so Alpha Digger's going to be a problem. Alpha Spider's going to be a problem. Alpha Firefly is not going to be so much of a problem. So we have our safe deployment square here, our safe deployment square here. Hopefully we can make good use of the water. Do we try and bait this? I don't know. I really do not want this thing to get webbed. I want some of these things to get caught down here. And then our coal plant's up here, so I think... that's fine. You're flying, Abe, so you can kind of go wherever. So, time pod approaching. And yes, Zenith, that time pod could be very valuable. Who knew? And please, somebody freeze yourself. That's not freezing yourself. That's freezing yourself. Why can't you freeze yourself? Alright. Well, at least the time pod's not in danger. Okay. Well, I think the good news is we could go ahead and get the achievement and swap from 4 tiles away. I don't know if that's our best move. I mean, the alternative is to, let's see, we can artillery this guy into the this area. We can pick up the time pod or go ahead and punch this guy out. Like, I could actually... Yeah, I could actually drop you down here. And still do the artillery, right? Because it doesn't actually hit the square it's on, it hits all the squares around it. So that's pretty good. So that gets us our time pod. Puts our artillery a little bit out of position. But everything's kind of clustered. Like, I'd rather take a building hit than this, and these rocks can prove useful later. We can potentially punch you out. So, I mean, this saves both of these guys, and that's really what I want at this point. We're gonna have two Vek emerging, which stinks a little bit, but I mean, what would a tank do here? I mean, because you're just gonna surround yourself at this point. I mean, I guess I could try and swap you out. I can't reach you. So I guess it's going to have to be this. I think that's reasonable. Let's do it. No, not on fire. There we go. So attack canceled. Swapperino for the achievement. Sorry guys, I really hope you resist that attack. You're on fire. We don't know for sure if fire stops the water here, but oh, well, he died. Nice. Sign regeneration. Oh, sweet, resistance. The people are alright. Yes, Lily, I love your optimism. Never change. Okay. Okay. Step in the poop. That's not who I wanted in the poop. That's also not who I wanted in the poop. Alright, the good news at least is that we could probably start off by pushing these things here. That's better than this. But there may be some better things at play, like the Firefly here. We could totally swap the Firefly right here. You have 3 health. So right now we have 1 emerging. It's the cold plant that we're really concerned about. So if I artillery these guys here, and I can punch this guy to get him out of range of everything, which would be ideal. Which means we're free to drop a tank on something, right? But it's probably going to be better just to swap here and isolate this guy. Yeah, that seems to be the play. So what do we do? Artillery here, not for damage, but for fire. Because this would knock him over to that place and knock him out of the rock. Oh, that's a problem. I thought that destroyed the rock, but it didn't actually do damage to the rock. So we may be doing a turn reset here. So I mean, we still need to take this guy out. Yeah, let's reset. I like the artillery play there, because I like being able to move this guy out. So we can swap here, but that means we're going to have to... Oh no, I'm dumb. I'm dumb! Because this can go from two tiles, so we just stand there. Waste a turn reset, right? Alright, well. So much for panic. So yeah, we stand, we punch, now somehow that destroys that. Or is he double on fire? Is that a thing? Wow, let's find out, I guess. It's like double super secret on fire, so... You're only zapping a rock now, so that's great. Okay, just don't walk in the water now. There we go. There we go. And you're okay, I guess. Okay. That's not a super big threat. That's annoying. And we can just punch you over there. Alright. So we got some pretty interesting setups here. Like if we punch you down here, you will zap your buddy and kill him. That's good. I really don't want to free the spider mech. Can we do something fun with the firefly, though? I mean, I guess we could move up here. Move you down here. Artillery you this way. Because that's 2 damage. Abe can take the hit. Yeah. Actually, I think he died from burning anyway, so that's even better. Alright, well. Because if he dies from the fire, that means this shot won't block it. So what we've got to actually do, as you can see how much of this tank stuff I'm using right now, is we got to use the fire thing again to push him over instead of doing 1 damage, because it looks like this guy will do enough damage to outright kill him. Like I said, I didn't pay attention. I think he actually got 2 damage, but maybe it was just 1 from bumping into the rock. Let's do it for science. Is he double on fire, or is that just the fire animation? Because he's going to reanimate anyway, so... Woohoo! Love the swappy swap. Alright, so... Fire shouldn't kill you. But you should kill you. Punching you out does this. Now, you don't die in a fire until next turn. That's okay. Okay, so be best friends. Oh crap, you don't die. I thought you did more damage. That's the weakest firefly ever. Okay, that's actually a good move for us. Okay. So, what do we got? We can totally clear this, right? And it's actually not even that hard. So the tank's not as strong here with all the rocks in the way. But what do? We artillery from right here. We use the fire instead of the actual thing that does damage. That freezes this guy. He only does 1 damage anyway, but that's less than we have to worry about. We got you here. You actually do no damage, so that's not a big deal, but we can punch you out for the experience, might as well, and then we can swap you over here, and it doesn't really matter. We can even move you down here and swap extra just for fun. That seems alright, right? So attack canceled. Falcon punch. Thanks, Bethany. Means a lot. Okay, does this actually drown the guy? No. Okay, well, regardless, we win. Yeah, you can regenerate all you want. Oh, look, you're free! Hey, where the Vek running off to? I was having fun. Yes, yes you were. Alright, with the Vek destroyed or frozen out, we can attempt repairs on the machines. Thank you. And in our time pod, we have a reactor core. Okay. Good start. So secondary cooling, break 5 buildings out of the ice, and with 4 or less mech damage, protect the defense lab. I think we might be able to pull that one off. Lifeless basin. Freeze and defend both robots. I love those. I love the mission with the little freeze tank. So we're definitely doing these 2. Does 1 reactor core health us right now? I said health us. I'd love to actually give Abe a little more health. I think Buildings Immune is going to be a worthy thing after these series of missions, because we actually want to break the ice. And I'm pretty sure Lily is good with where she's at. +1 range may not be very relevant, but let's, if you want the most bang for 1 reactor, it's going to be the health. Alright, let's start with secondary cooling first. Okay, gotta break these buildings out. We have a very forward position defense lab. So let's see here. You're annoying. You're just gonna go everywhere. You're a nightmare, but you can't really attack anybody this turn. I want to bait you. Like right here. I want to put you as far away as I can from this thing. And I'm going to put you down here. And hopefully we don't have spiders running amok everywhere. Yes, Abe, I do know what to do. That's not what I wanted you to do. Okay. Well, I can get rid of the spider. This guy's only doing 1 damage. This one's doing no damage. Probably better if I swap you out. Like, what do we want to do? We want to go over here, I guess, and set this on fire, so that way we can punch him out. Is there a way I can do that and actually move this Alpha Firefly? I don't know. That's going to be one of the more annoying enemies that we have. But my plan is to swap this guy into the water because I can do it. It wouldn't be a bad idea to throw a tank and punch this guy down too, but I really want to take out the spider this turn because having these things crawl around may do good for breaking buildings, but we don't want to be too efficient at killing, I guess, but we do have our artillery to get some hits in. All right, this seems like a plan worth doing. So you're dead. That's probably. This is just as well. Then might as well, since we can't go here and we don't really need to take the 1 damage. Okay, spider down. Ooh, that's 5 damage. Alright. We'll let you break some buildings, please. Yes, please. That's fine. Probably better if I go full swap, isn't it? Like, just drop this guy in. Then I can set this guy on fire. These two will still break some buildings. Or we do it like this. We get two more dudes from it, which is a little annoying, but alright. Down among the old earth. You're officially not a threat now. So we can actually just... Since we're here, we might as well set you on fire too. Okay. And we're not going to push you, we're going to let you break the building. Good job. Go team! I gotta watch my mech damage. Okay, that's good. That's annoying. That's also annoying. That's fine. That's not fine. Okay, so he's dead. I can kill him. We want that shot to go off. I can set you on fire and swap you out of danger. So we gotta get these guys out of the way. Actually, how much damage do you do? You do 1 damage. You do no damage. So yeah, I'm probably gonna need to break these 2 buildings here. Alright, that seems fine. For real. Okay, so... burn it. The question becomes, do I want to tank this? You know what, I think I do. Can I deploy? I cannot deploy tanks directly next to me, but I can block that spawn. And fire you that way. Okay, this does 2 mech damage to us, so we need... Okay, you're dead either way. Ooh, got some slowdown there. Alright, that's our turn. So, no more spawns. 5 buildings to break out of the ice. We know for sure our artillery can do it. Okay, good. You're actually dead. Alright. Alright, well... Let's see. We can't actually get the achievement for setting everybody on fire right now, so... But we can swap here. And then we would move you... Well, I can't really move you very well. But you're not a threat anyway, so... Okay, so that breaks 1 more building. This breaks 2 more buildings. Okay, so that achievement's done. Tank doesn't really need to do too much now. Alright. And let's see here, is that really it? Yeah, you just actually die in a fire. Cool. And we'll just park you over here. Call it a day. I guess, okay. I'm really not sure what's up with my recording here. I'm going to check my background processes after this mission. But let's test here. This won't damage me. I can just move you, right? Alright, I'm not sure at all what happened there, but I do know Windows updated yesterday, and it probably did something to screw up my setup. So that's a lot of fun. But regardless, we have a full victory here, so let's enjoy it. You're dead from fire, you're dead from fire, you're shooting at nothing like a Vek. And Pinnacle saved. I'm glad you're all okay. Alright, so Protective Defense Lab. Very good island so far. Alright, do we need 1 more for anything here? I guess I can go ahead. I mean, 5 health is good, 7 health is better. I'm going to give 1 to Bethany because I know we're going to want to put some more here. I guess I'm not big on doing backburn, but I probably don't need the +2 health with her shield right now. So we'll do buildings immune right now, I think. It's our next mission. Yeah, freeze and defend both robots. So yeah, we want buildings immune up from here on out. Still don't know what this one is, but it's probably going to be better than these 2. Alright, freeze and defend both robots are probably 2 of the most annoying things to face versus robots, but we can... I'm gonna do this actually fairly aggressively, except for you. I'm gonna put you over here, and my goal is to swap the spider into the water, or one of these into the water as fast as possible. Time pod, of course. Alright. Well, that's fun. That's also fun. Okay, so you're not attacking. You can get swapped. I'm not really a fan of taking that hit. Do I take the 2 grid damage? I mean, we can totally do this, get the pod. Commander, time pod received, thanks. And then if we just drop you like this, see, we can actually dunk you, right? Yeah. I mean, the alternative is to swap this guy. And then I set him on fire. Or set both these guys on fire. Or I could drop a tank, but I really think dropping one of these guys in the drink is going to be the better move. Like, this artillery shot will kill the spider. Because he'll block. I think this is better than the tank. Less threats on the board, the better. Congratulations, Lily. You're about to take the hit of your life. Fortunately, it's the cannon mech. It's not our good friend, the laser bot. So that's the biggest threat first. So we got a little spider running around. Yeah, we do not want to set it on fire. Hang on to your butt, Lily. Hey, look, I'm immune to fire. Okay. Alright, good news is that we can freeze you. Better news is we can set you on fire. So that works out pretty well. We can drop a tank just for some extra support. Yeah, we're really on top of this mission this time. Okay, so we have a lot of threats incoming. Guess it's better if I do it this way. Because this means Lily can repair. I could set the freeze tank on, but I like having the extra freeze available. Let's stop this one. Since swapping doesn't do a lot of good here, let's put it over here. Means you're more likely to be targeted. And Lily, I'm a little uncomfortable leaving you at 2. So let's actually repair. Who has a move? You have a move. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so far so good. Okay, this is why we pooped the tank out, isn't it? Alright, you're gonna regenerate somebody every turn. You hit twice. I can actually punch move you, set you on fire. Like, that at least does something. That means who do we want to freeze? I guess we freeze this guy after putting some damage on him. That seems pretty good. So push and fire. Okay, I'm gonna risk leaving you up. Okay, I guess the fire's not as good with the healing sign there, but... Okay, we got more water here. That's fine. Because we can kill you by pushing you in the water. Might be better just to freeze this guy. Yeah. Sorry, just thinking in my mind instead of thinking out loud may not be the best quality for this, but... See, everything else is a flying enemy, so we just freeze you. Attack cancel, Veks on ice, and Can swap with you for fun. And set you on fire. So that way we get the experience. Cool. And that's the ball game. They flee, they will not return. Cool, so more experience. We still haven't leveled up these guys for their maximum skills. And we get another reactor core. Alright. Huh. I think I'm gonna sit on it for now. Like, Vulcan Artillery plus 2 damage is really exciting. Because that means it's 3 damage every turn unless we have a regenerate mech. Plus 1 move doesn't really seem to be necessary with the teleporter. Plus 2 damage could be really nice. Plus 1 range could also be good here, but it seems like fire and punching. We'll think about it. I'm going to sit on the core for now. Defend both robot factories. Now this one's my least favorite one. But we're doing it. We don't have any water to play with either, so let's see if I can bait you into do something good. This is a really terrible place here. I kind of wish I had flying for my people. We'll set you up here. That may not be the best move. Alright, stop crowding the window. Okay. Okay. A little bit scary. Okay, the problem is these robots are going to come to life. Right now they're not regenerating anything. You do 3 damage, so we can kill you right away. That seems alright. Okay, so we don't want Cannon Mech to be doing too much here. Okay, so Firefly doing work for me. Let's not tuck you so far in a corner. Alright. Turn 1 solved. This guy's going to be a problem. Okay, initiating. Spider's a big issue. Wow, you're attacking the factory you came from. That's a problem. That's also a problem. Okay, what I'd like to do probably is to spit out a mech here. If I move out of the way, this kills you. We have to defend the facility, though. Like, if I swap here... Huh. Like, I'd love to be able to take this guy out. Huh. Well, number 1 priority is the facility, so if we lose 2 power... we're just going to have to deal with it. So if I just set the spider on fire... I mean, you're already on fire. I guess another alternative I can do is punch you up here, which sets you on fire. Set you on fire. Swap here so that blocks this shot. Your shot goes over here. And we get rid of the perfect island. That kind of stinks, though. So I think I'm going to take the 2 grid damage, and we're just going to poop a tank. Well, if I sit here, that's 2 damage on you. You can survive that. I drop a tank here. That pushes you off. You're going to burn a little bit. That means you go up here and punch. And this means you go up here and burn, and we have some spiders for a little bit. But only for a little bit, unless we get a healing dude up. Alright, so this takes out 1 mech. This leaves 1 mech up. This gives us 4 actions instead of 3, which is the strength, the absolute strength of these things going forward. Like, we can... I used to think that what made this so difficult for me before is I thought you couldn't actually kill these guys. Turns out you can. Alright, so you've moved, and you're on fire now. And you're on fire now. Okay. I feel like there might have been better options. And if Abe dies again in Pinnacle, then we'll just say this is war, right? Okay, we actually don't have anybody emerging this turn. So that's a positive. Okay. That's a problem. Oh boy, that's a problem. Okay. It was all going so well until this. Alright. We went from things going great to things going terrible. Alright. Swapping here doesn't do a lot for me. We still haven't taken any grid damage yet. Let's see if we can think this through, because we're stuck right here. This is what I was afraid of, putting myself in a corner. You do 5 damage, but you'll die from burning. You'll die from burning. If we fire like this, you'll die from burning. Which means we just have to solve you. Which is going to be the #1 pisser. We do have a turn reset. We might as well experiment with it a little bit more. So let's say we knock you aside. We can move you down here, like right here, and knock you out of the way. So let's see, we pew, and then okay, this puts Abe in jeopardy, but that it's about the same. So you'll wakey eggs and bake you next turn. Like, who's got moves? You've got to move, you've got to move. So if we swap here, and then we artillery, this means Bethany's shield is what's getting hit. And that's fine. This puts you in better positioning. You die from fire. You die from fire. This is a tough mission, man. Okay. Okay, that's a positive. That's a positive. I can deal with that. Alright, can you actually swap? You can swap, good. So you're not actually hitting anything of consequence. You're not hitting anything of consequence, and I can just sidestep to take this out, so... It's nice when the turns work out, right? So, swappity swap. So powerful. And dodged it. Is that really it? Okay, I'm getting slowdowns again. This is troubling because I've closed practically everything in the background. Maybe it's all the fire effects. It's too much. My i3 processor finally showing its problems. All right, please tell me I didn't miss something here. So fire damage into that mountain. Boom. Boom. And the Veks are gone. Alright, something is wrong with my recording, because that's the second slowdown I've gotten. So I'm going to stop here and reboot, and I'll have to edit on the last stand stuff next time. We've already been going for 40 minutes, so... Region secured, seismic activity. Be right back. Okay, I hope a solid reboot is really going to stop a lot of the issues that I was running into. Something tells me it won't, but that's Windows 10 for you. Alright, Corporate HQ, destroy 5 goos. Just think, I was putting damage on the boss from the first turn away from actually, I don't know, getting 3 perfect islands if I could get a perfect one here. So, we got 8 stars, which is great, especially for hard. We did 2 hard freaking missions here. So, go team, but getting damage on the goo is going to be tough. But we got a decent map. I mean, the corporate HQ is all the way over here. We have water we can drop things in. I don't think the goo droplets are really going to have as many issues. Oh, please let me put that spider in the water. Please let me put that spider in the water. Okay, I want to bait you. This is not the best map ever for this. That's a really bad placement. Alright. Here we go. Ooh, tricky. Alright. So I need to find a way to put damage on this guy early. I'd love to be able to take out the spider right away, but I can't do it. I can set him on fire. I can set this on fire. I could potentially poop a tank. Like, we just gotta deal with this now. So what's the most obvious move? This to here is pretty good. That to there is a little better. That does leave this vulnerable for 1 hit. But if I put a tank, I can drop this down here, hit the spider, hit this on fire, and have a good time of it. I mean, we have the shield there for a reason. And it gets a tank on the board, so that's a plus. It does leave these guys vulnerable to be hit for 2, which is pretty awful. But I need to get this damage out now, don't I? I mean, there's not a lot else I can do. It's either we tank here, get this out, think of future turns. We have 2 spawns as well. I gotta get the damage on this guy. We have the grid for a reason. Because I'd love to be able to do 1 damage here. Man, spiders are awful. Like, I could just stand here just to make sure we have space. Put fire there, potentially put fire on it next turn. I don't like this play a ton, but I like it enough. And hopefully we can swap the spider out here. This might be better. That might be better. Okay. This is gonna be rough. Alright, too many lives are lost in this war, I know. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Okay, I do not like the regeneration at all. It means we're gonna have to pop this thing immediately. Like, if I tuck you back here, what do my shots look like? We have this down here. It's probably better than that because it actually takes things out. And it frees our tank to push this guy over, but I gotta move you first. But that means I can swap the spider, or swap this guy right here, and you'll end up taking out the spider. In theory. Because, yeah, the spider, if I do this artillery shot, spider's going to take 1 additional damage. There'll be fire and regen, and then... Oh, you only do 1 damage. The time I need an alpha, I don't get an alpha. Suddenly, 3 range feels really good here, but... Okay. Well, we can leave the spider to be squished anyway. Alright, let's do it. Free tank! And we have no more other stuff, so that's good. Okay. Probably should have done this first. Oh, good! You're on fire right away. Okay. Ooh, can't actually put you where I wanted to put you because I'm 1 movement short. Alright. And let's not forget little pew-pew boat. See, most of our damage being from regeneration is going to be a problem. Okay, I really need to be able to take you out. We are just not killing enough goos. Like, I thought I'd be able to do more with this. Let's see, that's 1 damage, that's 2 damage. So the best move is going to be to punch this out, but the only way I can do it is to here. We can swap you over here. That knocks you out, so that leaves 1 more potential damage. Like, I don't have any great swap spots. The only direct damage I have on this guy is like right over here. I mean, there might have been a better way to do this. Ooh, that's a problem. Nope. That was a misclick, so I wasn't sure if I was going to turn reset before. I'm absolutely certain I'm doing it now. Okay. Because all I was going to say was, you can potentially also do this. That still moves you aside. And sets 2 things on fire. That doesn't give our tank a lot of room to do anything. It means we're moving down here to swap you here. Well, we can't kill this guy if we set him on fire. I mean, that's not bad. Because when we pew-pew him with the tank, it'll knock him into that rock. Which means is swapping the best here? Maybe. It's a really long video. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to destroy 5 goos, which sucks, but... At least you're not attacking anything. Yeah, it's just these regenerated guys. Like I said before, this is such a big problem for my build. So let's save what we can. Okay, you're still on fire because you're flying. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Maybe we can set 2 things on fire next turn. Damn regeneration. Okay, that guy's a real annoying piece of work. So how many enemies do we have on fire? 1, 2, 3. Can I do this in a way where I put 2 more things on fire? Like if we drop you down here, like I'd at least like to get an achievement, if nothing else. So we have you here. That was stupid. Because now this is going to be 2 damage I don't need to take. And I don't have my turn reset. Oh well. This won't bite me in the ass later. Alright, so this is fine. Alright. Please resist. Please resist. Alright. I don't want the punish here. I'm gonna get punished. Ugh. So gross. I thought I'd be doing better with this because of, yeah. That was my just total negligence, and I was so focused. I partially blame Windows 10 for breaking my focus a little bit, but... other times may exist for you, but this is the only one we have. Please fight for us as we would fight for you. Please. Wow, are you being passive-aggressive, Zenith? So, yeah, bosses are a problem. We can't do all the direct damage here. Rocket Fist. Interesting. But probably not as good. Well, it's probably a little better than what I have. Because we have animals fighting in the background again. But yeah, I still got 9, which is really good. It's just annoying that I'm going to have to use some of that on the reactor core. But so be it. Nothing really to sell. Haven't gotten a lot of extra crew with the time pods, which is one thing I've kind of been hoping for. So, Vek hormones. Enemies do +1 damage to other enemies. That's good, but once again, what am I going to do with my equipment slots? I like these. I like these. These both have their uses. And we need flame shielding for all the fire we're doing. At least we have a full slate of achievements. Alright, well. So close to a perfect island once again, but I just couldn't pull through. Do we have a reputation left? We shouldn't. Okay. So, I could potentially go for the volcanic hive right now. But I'm gonna go... Well, is there much stronger that we can get right now? With the 3 grid. We could +1 range here. We could +2 health. A lot of it's gonna be for the meteor mech. Like, I could get damage and fire. That might actually be the best use of everything here. +2 damage on the tanks is super expensive. +2 health on the tank is actually going to be really important for having the light tank be viable on the last stand. So I am going to do the 4th corporate island, as dangerous as that is. And we'll learn, I guess, if fire damage burns through armor. Yeah, I hope it does. I feel like it does, but I don't know for sure. So let's do this. Now my meteor mech's good to go. Yes, it is. So, one more island, and then we'll do the last stand. This is Asher. Thanks for sticking around for a very long, very weird episode. It's been good. I'm a little disappointed with how it ended up. That's 2 islands that are filled with disappointment, but it's been fun just the same. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. Please critique me on where I should be doing better. And next time we're going to see if we can impress Miss Kern. Spoiler alert, we're probably actually going to. I feel really good about how our team's doing. I just want to make sure, I really want to punch the win in this time. I'm getting impatient with not winning because I stumble at the volcanic hive. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.